So it's the start of a new year and you, my friend, want to become a social media star or more specifically a YouTube star. And you want a phone that can record good videos and also you can directly edit it on the same device without much trouble. Even though you can do all of these things on almost any phone nowadays, but still it's important to invest your money in the right device. And so today I brought a list of best video recording and editing devices or basically content creation devices starting from around 20,000 rupees to all the way up to 40,000 rupees. Now first, there are three things to remember before picking such devices. Number one, it should have a good processor along with at least 256GB of high-speed storage and a minimum of 8GB of RAM. As well, recording or editing 128GB can actually run up pretty fast. Number two, it should have 4K recording from both the front and the rear with proper stabilization. As for recording, 4K from both the front and back is a must for content creation. Number three, a big screen to properly edit and a big battery to help you record and edit without any worries. Fast charging is also included but not the most important thing here. And one more thing to note, the mentioned phones in these videos are not necessarily the best camera phones or video recording phones or a powerful beast, rather a blend in between so that you can still record good videos and also get some decent performance for video or photo editing. So let's get started now. At around or under 20,000 rupees, I will recommend you the Samsung M35. That's with the 8GB of LPDDR4X RAM and 256GB of UFS 2.2 storage, which can be considered decent for its price. That's anywhere around 20,000 rupees to 21,000 rupees usually. You get 4K recording from both the front and the back, which is rare for the price, and the recording is really good with proper stabilization. And it is powered by the Exynos 1380. Now I know a lot of people might not like this due to the reputation of Exynos' unstable performance, but for this particular processor, for video recording or even editing, it can perform very decently with no major issues. You do get a big 6000 mAh battery but only with 25 watts fast charging. That too you have to buy separately if you don't have a 25 watts or higher rated charger at home. But this one has got good 4K recording from both the front and the back. Editing can be done nicely for the price, a big and crisp display along with a really good battery life. So considering all of this, it's a good option under 20,000 rupees for content creation. Around 25,000 rupees, I will straight away recommend you the Nothing Phone 2A Plus for its 8GB LPDDR4X RAM and 256GB of UFS 2.2 storage for around 25,000 rupees during any sales. Yes, for the price, the storage speed at least could have been better, but it has much better things to offer as compared to its competitions. Like it is powered by the Dimensity 7350 Pro, which actually for the price can offer some really good editing performance along with a smooth software. 4K recording can be done across all of its cameras with decent stabilization and the footage is also smooth. So that's really good. And also 5000 mAh battery with 45 watts fast charging. Again, not the fastest for the price, but decent enough. But again, you need to buy a charger separately if you don't already have one. Yes, the battery life is really good though. And considering all of these good stuffs you get on this device for the price, with the additional charger cost of course, this one still is a better content creation device for the price. At around 30,000 rupees, I really have a good option and actually the best value for money phone for content creation currently. That's the Realme GT60 for its 8GB of LPDDR5X RAM with 256GB of UFS 4.0 storage for under 30,000 rupees during any sales. Yes, the RAM and storage is already really good, but what makes this better is the processor, which is the Snapdragon 7 Plus Gen 3, which basically makes this one of the most powerful devices for the price. Yes, the Poco F6 at 25,000 rupees is still a better performing phone as compared to this one, but the cameras are nowhere close to this one. This one can record in 4K from both the front and the rear, and the footage, while not the best for the price, still is good enough with good stabilization. It also has 5500 mAh battery with 120 watts super fast charging, which easily makes this a battery champion among all other recommended devices, especially when the charger comes in the box. The display is also really good and overall another banger content creation device at 30,000 rupees currently. At 35,000 rupees, I will recommend you the elder brother of the GT60, which is the Realme GT6 for its 8GB of LPDDR5X RAM and 256GB of UFS 4.0 storage. Again, a really sweet combo, but this one has a better processor. That's the Snapdragon 7 Plus Gen 3 Pro. Oops, my bad. The Snapdragon 8S Gen 3, which is a little better processor compared to the Snapdragon 7 Plus Gen 3. So that will give you a better editing performance, and it can also record in 4K from the front and the back with a 2x telephoto lens if you are into that. With the same 5500 mAh battery with 120 watts fast charging, with of course the charger in the box. Overall, if you want the telephoto camera and a little better performance, then get the Realme GT6. Else the Realme GT60 makes more sense. Around 40,000 rupees, I will recommend you the Xiaomi 14CV, which comes with 8GB of LPDDR5X RAM and 256GB of UFS 4.0 storage, coupled with Snapdragon 8S Gen 3, which can be found under 40,000 rupees usually. It can record 4K across all of its cameras, be it the main or the telephoto or the wide or the front. This one actually has two front cameras, so that can also help a lot of people. And the footage is again not the best for the price, but also pretty good enough for content creation along with a decent editing performance for the price. Yes, the 4700 mAh battery is kind of less as compared to others, but also it is good enough to make you through your hardcore editing. And also this one comes with a 67 watts fast charging in the box. Again, not the best, but does the job easily. The display is also neither big or neither small. For me, it's the right size at around 6.55 inches. So overall, a decent phone for the price for content creation or for YouTubing purposes. I haven't included phones like the Samsung S23 or iPhone 13, as mainly those are compact or small sized phones which will heat up pretty quickly, which you won't like so much while editing, and also the battery life won't be that good as compared to other devices as I mentioned for such heavy tasks. So yeah, if you can't wait for another 3 more months for new phones to be coming around these prices, then get these phones according to your budget for becoming the next YouTube star. So yeah, keep creating and watch these videos too, and as always till the next one, this was Rideep. See you guys.